Yeah, I'd say it's time to replace this. You gotta start with something, I guess. Yep. Alright, welcome back to Journey E30. As you saw, the E30 door handle is well and truly broken. So I've busted out the billet door handles, and instead of letting things kind of stack up and have to do them all at once, and then that seems like a lot of time, I'm just going to get the driver's side installed and see how it goes. So let's get to it. Alright, couple quick notes. It does come with new bushings, which is nice. And it does come with the 2mm head you need for these guys here. So let's get started. Alright, and that's off, pretty easy enough. So the next step is going to be, I'm actually going to cover the face with some masking tape. I saw that in one of the videos, and I'll link those two below. But just mask it off so it doesn't get scraped up coming through the metal frame. You know, it's pretty. Keep it pretty as long as you can. So let's do that. All right, all protected. Now, I did this not because I'm really worried about scuffing up this. This will be behind the door and whatever, but just because I think the gasket for this thing is pretty borked up, so I might just leave this on to just kind of insulate it a little bit so we don't end up with a scratching sound once it's installed. All right, so here are the tools I've gathered. Screwdriver for the 3 screws that are here, and behind this. A little pry tool to get this, and then to go around the doors and get the pins. My meme tool, because it always seems to come in handy, pliers in case I need to, well, to handle the wire and the grommet and all that stuff. And that's it. I've discovered a few things, some archaeology in the door panel, or in the door pocket here. There's the old, trim ring, broken. New aluminum one, new door handle. Let's get to it. And here we see the effects of time and sun. That would match this interior much better, but I'm stuck with it for now. So door handle assembly is off. Let's get the panel. All right, and sorry for the traffic noise, by the way. My garage is full of stuff from the recent move still. So anyway, so door panel's off. It's a little dirty inside, so I think I'm gonna take a second to like wipe it down. I do have to go inside the moisture barrier, unfortunately, to reclaim some of the door hardware that fell down in there. So I'm gonna be a little careful about that. See what's what. Obviously, I don't love the look of some of this, but it is what it is. And for now, it's gonna be fine. But anyway, let's get into all this. All right, so that's a little better. It's not obviously concours, but it's not what I'm going for here. And before anybody comments, I'm gonna cut this and get in here and, like I said, get the broken door hardware out of there. But at some point I am gonna come in and put in new door cards and probably almost certainly replace this as well, so we have a, something tidy. But for now, it's fine. All right. Oh, dirty. So yeah, looking forward to cleaning that up one of these days, but not today. Glad to have it not lurking around down there where the window is. Anyway, onward. All right, and so you don't suffer the confusion I did. The handle sits sort of latch forward, hinge back toward the door lock, and the bushing should be down here. Bushing should be down here. Now I tried to see like what way the bushing was, and yeah, it doesn't exist anymore. So I put it facing the bottom and put a little grease in there just to make things gentle. We'll see how it works. Hey, note, don't get too happy taking these screws out, because there's a little clip on the other side that you need, and now mine is down there. Luckily I have a hole, but if you don't want to have a hole, and make sure you grab it before it falls, or have your finger on it as you're unscrewing. To give you an idea how broken, this is part of the frame of the old one, so even the helicopter wants to see it. All right, I went on a merry hunt for one of those clips until I realized I could have left it, because this is threaded, and I don't need those clips anymore. So no big deal, glad to have it out. But just as an FYI, be careful just so you have it, but don't worry about it too much because the new screws have a threaded thing to meet. All right, getting this to meet that is proven to be a little tricky, and I'm glad already that I did the face taping here, but I'm gonna go one step further and tape around here just so I can not scratch this because it won't be pretty. I don't want it to be pretty, and then I'll just take the tape off. All right, what I wound up doing was taking this down, sliding it in, getting it up on the grommet and turning it around. I'll tape that back up, who cares? I also found this inside when I was taking that guy out. So I'm gonna try to put this around that frame just to give it something and, you know, reuse. Maybe just tend to bend it a little if it has some slack. Bend it the other way, I don't know. There we go. All right, tiny bit of slack. Maybe fix it later. I think it's okay. All right, not great. But in the words of the Project Binky guys, good enough for the girls we date. No, that's Vice Grip Garage. But so we'll get a good Binky in here. Time to reinstall the door panel, or something like that. So it's not the worst idea to put these little door tabs, like line them up with the hole before you smack on them so you don't bend them and make it harder. All right, nice. Let's do the trimming. All right, and I just got both of these started so I could kind of see where it's going as opposed to having it flop around. So I'm gonna tighten these up, but I'm not gonna put them too tight. You just wanna snug it. All right. All right, so here we test. Yep, a little slack. And I may go back and when I replace this door panel, I will not fail to fix that too, but for now I don't really care. It works, and I'm happy. Put it back together. I'm having a little trouble getting that hole right there to line up, so I'm gonna get a pick in there and just like align it to the hole. All right, so we're all buttoned up here, and I would say if you're skilled, this is probably 15 minutes. If you're me, it's an hour and 15 minutes, but it works well, looks great, and I'm happy with it. So until next time, I'll see ya. Oh, and the dog didn't store too. And before you say it, I did remember